Christ. Later on, he became a flaming evangelist, winning thousands of people to Jesus Christ. So, that is another written record of God's mercy and grace. And St. John could say to the sinful man and woman, God did it to me, He can do it to you. He can save you, no matter what of your sin. Guess what? He died for you, and He died for me. So many years ago, I was one of the team members holding a revival meeting in a country church. In the community, there was a man cursed the church, did not like church. Now we have few meetings, and one he came every night and to criticize and to ridicule. And the people say that he came to destroy the meeting. And but that night, one night, the power of the Holy Spirit got on him. And after that, shook him like a leaf. And he was gloriously saved. And came down to the aisle, weeping, accept Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior. And long after, I went back to the community and I asked people about him. Oh, they say that he has become one of the most dedicated and faithful members in the church. You see, that is another written record of what? God's saving grace and mercy. And I remember the first time I saw the electric door. And I stepped my foot on the door in a shopping center. And the door opened automatically. So I walked in. Now, my friends, the chief sinner has only to reach out his hand to Jesus Christ. And He will open up the everlasting arm. And so that we can walk in to receive the salvation from Him. Now, an artist can take a piece of stone worth $100 and change to a statue worth $1,000. God can change our human and the worthless human clay and mold it, become a priceless character fit to live with angels. So why does God allow the weak people to live? Because He wants to make them shining record of His mercy and grace. Now, fourthly, why does God allow the weak people to live? Because there is a time of adjustment. Now, many who are good people go down, and many wicked people go up. And then a man lived by cheating and swindling. And he died one day. And a funeral was held on his honor. He was buried in a prominent spot. And a precious stone was erected in his grave. And then one day there was another godly widow. She died. And the hospital buried her in an unmarked grave. So she was forgotten. Now, do you think that this man would go to heaven in glory, and that little woman, widow, would go from the back door and nobody will greet her? No, that is unthinkable. That is unthinkable. There is a place of adjustment where things are right. Now he planted his crop and gets a praise. But there is a praise. There is a praise. The praise to be is right. But that praise is not here. Now hell is waiting for those sinful men. And the door of heaven is waiting for them. Poor widow. The weak people live. The righteous people live. But waiting for the period of adjustment. God one day will make adjustment in heaven. What your life is going to end. So, a story was told that there was a man who God glorified himself and not God. Not God. So he planted his crop on Sunday. And also he worked on the field on Sunday. And he reaped his crop on Sunday. And his harvest became much better than the neighbor. He got better result of what his harvest. Now do you wonder why the weak men, people, prosper much better than the righteous people? God is waiting. God is waiting. A time of settlement. And He will adjust everything and make it all thing right. So as a Christian, no matter what suffering we have, give praise to God. Give thanks to God. And that is not the suffering. Because God one day will reward us. There will be a day of adjustment. God will do that. He promised that. So, fifthly, the weak people, God allowed the weak people to live. Let's allow the people live. The weak people live because they have more time for repenting. More time for repenting. Now, one consideration which must be brought into our thinking, find partly the explanation of sin. Now, the man is selfish and also forgetful and impatient. Now, so the fallen nature of man is a part of the explanation of the problem of sin and suffering that we have. Now, many years ago, there was a doctor was called by a rich patient to diagnose the trouble of his little girl. Then of course, other doctors were consulted and give little hope and little advice. And this man lost his temper. And entirely. And he said to the doctor, he said, "You, doctor, are a lot of fraud and deception. I have paid you a lot of money, but you give me a little help for my daughter." So the specialist said to him, "My friend, you have been very frank to me, but I want to be very frank to you. your daughter has a disease which I fear is incurable. But this disease comes from the one which has been caused by her father's sin before he married. You are his father. So I have no doubt that this little girl, when he grew up, she would wonder why she had to suffer. In the ignorance of the divine love of God, she would have had the heart thinking about God. But if he has found the truth, he would wonder why his father has done this thing. So, we never sin without hurting someone. We never sin without bringing all the suffering to this world. And also the adding to the accumulated suffering that man will suffer for the world to come. Now suppose God condemn us in our first sin, or in our second sin, or 10th sin, or 100th sin. We would be in hell today. Now, but God permits us to live longer so that we make our choice. And He is giving us one opportunity after another so that we can be saved to Jesus Christ. Now, one day we have our last chance. You attend some of the meeting and service, but the Holy Spirit stirred on you and give you another opportunity, another chance. And a great sorrow come to us. Praise God, we are in the Lord's house. Now, particularly this morning,